Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I will be showing you guys my pins. So I know a lot of you know that I collect Disney pins, fantasy pins, but I wanted to dive into one of my biggest collections and basically talk to you guys about it, how I got into collecting these, who they are by, price wise, what their value is, all that stuff. So as you can tell, this is a giant board. I am sitting down right now, but this board is 4 feet tall by 3 feet wide. I actually found this board on Facebook Marketplace a couple cities down from where we live, and I guess like the couple was moving, so they were getting rid of this board for $30, which is nothing. On the listing they even said that the board originally was $180, and they listed like the actual listing of where they bought it from. So yeah, it was $180 originally, and they were getting rid of it for $30, so I had to like snatch that deal. So I picked it up, and yeah, so now I have all my Disney monster pins. So this is probably one of my favorite collections that I have. I love horror movies, I love Disney, so the fact that this is basically a mashup of both, like, I am obsessed. So as you guys can tell, there's a lot of the same types of pins. So there's different variants, so I'll go through all that in just a second. But to start off, these pins are by the Disney Monster. You guys should definitely go check him out. I definitely recommend looking at his product. He not only does pins, he does patches, he does backpacks, he does stickers, he does so many things, and he's just branching out even more. So he is such an amazing person, so genuine. Definitely go check him out. Me and him, we started our friendship a while ago, and basically over the pins, which is kind of amazing. But it's a funny story how I got into collecting pins, because I started collecting pins, let me check. If you guys don't know, I do have a Pinstagram. So if you guys want to follow me on my Pinstagram, I will link it below so you guys can check it out. It's literally all about pins. But my first ever post on my Pinstagram was on September 7th, 2018. So yeah, around August is when I started collecting pins. So it's been a little over 2 years since I started collecting pins, and that is crazy because I have so many pins. But this pin right here, where is it? This pin right here was my first ever Disney Monster pin. This is the first ever pin that the Disney Monster came out with. So obviously this is Ariel as Pennywise, and I got this pin on September 24th, 2018. So basically when I started pin collecting was when I started collecting these. And it was funny because he had a pre-sale, which is basically he holds a sale for the pins. They're not in hand yet, they still have to be made, and it takes roughly 6 months ish, could be more, could be less time, for the pin to be made. So by committing to a pre-sale, you're helping the creator fund the manufacturing of the pins, and then in a couple months when the pin is done, then the creator ships out the pins to you. So he was holding a pre-sale for that Ariel Pennywise pin, and I had missed it. Like, it sold out and I was bummed out. And the way it was a comment to claim. So he made, I think he made a post on Instagram, and you basically had to comment if you wanted a spot. And he went down the list of who commented, and basically he'd reach out to you, make sure you still wanted it, you send payment, and then you're good. You locked in a spot for the pre-sale. So I guess I had commented, but I think I commented for the wait list because the spots have already been taken. So I guess whoever was in front of me didn't pay. So a spot opened up and I got the spot. So that was literally the start of my Disney Monster pin collection, and it was, I think it was freaking meant to be. So this is the first ever Disney Monster pin that he came out with, and he has different variants. So this is the original. This is called the SS Flounder. Obviously SS Georgie from Pennywise from It, and then Flounder from Ariel from The Little Mermaid. So this was the original. This is the black and white variant. This is the pastel variant. the glitter variant, and then the new Pennywise variant, because now he has orange hair, and in the first It movie, he had red hair. So he made 2 different variants of the 2 movies, plus the 3 other variants. So let me give you guys a close-up, that way you guys can see. So this is the original black and white pastel. I love the pastel. This is the glitter, and then the newer Pennywise. So that was the first ever pin that I got from him. Values is a little tricky because the values of pins can fluctuate a lot. So it honestly depends how sought after a pin is. But not gonna lie, every single pin on this board is at least $100. So pre-sale it ranges because pins can have different effects, like pin on pin or glow in the dark or stained glass, pearlescent effects, what else, glitter. There's so many things that can be added to pins that can change the price of the pre-sale. So on average, pre-sales for these pins were from around $55 to $69, around there. So that's the price you pay when you do the pre-sale, and then you wait a few months and you get the pin. So after, when the pin is finally in hand, the value can go up or it can go down. But for these, for the most part, it goes up tremendously. So most of these, like I said, value-wise, they're around $100. But there are a couple that are very hard to find. So obviously the value is going to go up. I will show you guys close-ups of all the pins, but these are all the ones that are in hand right now. I am up to date with all the pins that he has come out with, except for one. It's a variant of this one, so it's basically her, but like normal skin tone, normal hair color. But the thing was, I had one in my collection. I got it from pre-sale. My friend was able to get it for me, and it was in my collection. And I made a trade for another one of this that I'm missing. I had mine in my collection and I was waiting for the second one to come in because I was getting it in a trade. But the person who I was trading the second Vanessa, it's a whole like chain, so I hope I'm making sense. Not the one that was here. The one I traded for, that one I was trading away. So the one I was trading away, the person, she said she needed it by a certain date because I guess she was gonna give it as a gift. So I was like, okay, well, I'll trade you the one that's in my collection, and the one I'm waiting on, I'll just put it back into my collection when I get it. So that's what I did. I sent out the one that was in my collection to that person, and then the one that I was receiving, the post office delivered it to the wrong house. And for the past almost 2 weeks, I've been fighting with the post office to basically get my package retrieved. So I think at this point, whoever did receive it, whether it was a house or whoever, I'm pretty sure they opened it, so they're having a hard time retrieving it. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I do need to get the pin back if I want to stay complete, but that is a little story on what I'm dealing with right now in regards to my pins. But aside from that pin, these are all the ones that have come out up till now. He has a lot more coming in. Like this spot right here is Belle as Wendy from The Shining. I have guest on here as Jack, I think, from The Shining. And then I have little spots for variants that I know are gonna come out, and obviously this one's for Vanessa. And then I have all this space down here for the pins that are going to come out soon. And then down here I have these pins. They are Disney Monster pins, but they were a collaboration with another pin creator named Yo-Yo the Pin Star, who I will also link below if you guys want to check them out. These are all the pins that I have right now. So up here I have my Cinderella and Michael Myers pins. These are all the pins that have come out until this day, and I think those are the only ones that are going to be coming out, unless I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that that's the end of those. Otherwise I'm going to have to move Elsa over here and put her somewhere else so I can keep them all together. But I will show you guys those variants right now. I have the Wedding Cinderella variant, the pastel variant, the glitter variant, and then the original variant. So these are all the ones that came out, and then these are the pins that I was telling you guys that are around a $300 value. It just depends on the market, honestly, but right now it is around $300. And then over here, I'm just gonna do a quick scan because I have a lot of pins. So here I have my Elsa from Frozen, obviously, but as the little girl from Poltergeist. And then this one is 11, but as Punzi from Tangled. And then over here I have my two Annabelle Anna variants. So I have the one of Anna being frozen and then the regular variant. And then throughout I have his little logo pins. So I have the little pumpkins. I have this horror sticker Mickey head like the ones you would find in Blockbuster. And then this one says Disney Horror Love. And then over here this one says Disney Monster. So I have a lot of those. Here I have Jasmine as Elvira, and then I have Wendy as Regan from The Exorcist. So I have the regular variant and then the one where she's like already possessed. And oh, and I just noticed that her neck is twisted. I just noticed that. But like, look at the screen print, you guys. Like, it is absolutely amazing. Tinkerbell is so cute. And then obviously that's Peter Pan. And then over here I have Snow White as Dracula. So this one is the regular variant and this one is the like bitten variant. So like I said, the ones I've just mentioned are around $100-ish at least dollar value, except for those. And then I have Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph as Scream. I have the regular variant here, the pastel, and then the bloody mask variant here. And then I showed you guys these already. The pastels are so pretty. And then here I have Cinderella as Sam. And then look at the screen print. It is absolutely amazing. Rules of Halloween. And then here I have Maleficent as Valak. I hope I'm saying that correctly. But this one is stained glass. So if you guys see here, if you hold it up to the light, you can see through it. You guys can see that it's stained glass. Super pretty. And then I have Woody from Toy Story as Slappy from Goosebumps. And then there's little Forky and Wheezy on his shoulders. And then this one is one of my absolute favorites because I love all the Saw movies. It is Mulan as Billy from Jigsaw. And then here I have Marie from Aristocats as the cat from Pet Sematary. So this is the original variant and this is the bloody variant. And then like I said, this spot is for Wendy from The Shining, but as Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Here I have Gaston as Jack from The Shining holding his axe. And then here I have Belle as the twins from The Shining. And then I love this little pumpkin. It is really cute. And then here's another pastel. I just realized all the pastels are like in a line. But this is another one of my favorite mashups. It is Alice as Beetlejuice. So Alice from Alice in Wonderland and then Beetlejuice from Beetlejuice. But this is a pastel. This is the glitter variant. As you guys can tell on the flowers there is glitter. And then this is the original variant. So super vibrant colors, amazing quality, super big. I definitely recommend checking out his pins. And then here is Aurora as Freddy Krueger. So this one is the glitter variant. This one is the make it pink, make it blue variant. And then this is the original variant. So they're super, super pretty. This one is for a variant that I'm still waiting on. This is Punzi from Tangled as Carrie from the movie Carrie. So it's Punzi with the blood dripping down, and this is the original variant, and then this is the glitter variant. As you guys can tell, the background is very, very glittery, and the flower and the crown also has lots of glitter. And then I have a couple spaces here for some pins. It's just hard because they're so big. I have to make sure I size them correctly, that way they can fit properly. But here I have kind of like a scary Mickey from the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. And then here I have Ryland's 2019 Halloween Special Edition. This one is from 2019 and it says Soda Halloween 2019 Special Edition. So every Halloween he comes out with a special edition pin. So this one is Vanellope and Casper. And then over here I have Merida as Chucky. And as you guys know, I love Chucky. He's my favorite villain or killer. And then I have my Tiana pins. So normally I would keep all my Tiana pins together, but since this is part of the Disney Monster series, I do want to keep them all together. So this one is the original variant, this one is the green skin variant, and this one is the glitter variant. So there is a pastel variant coming out, so that is my spot for that one. And then look at this lavender pumpkin, it is super cute. And over here, this one is my 1990 Ariel Wise. So this is probably one of my favorite Ariel and Pennywise mashups. The detail, the colors, everything is so pretty. He takes such pride in his work and you can definitely see it in the quality of the pins. And then here is my SS Sebastian. So there's 3 variants. There is the regular variant, which is Pennywise with like the orange hair, and then this is the Parks variant. So I'll insert a picture right here, but it's basically Ariel in her blue dress that she usually wears around the park, and then here is Ariel in from her pink dress. So there's that one, and then obviously the one I'm missing, so sad, but I'll get it back. And then here I have like the ghost variant of Vanessa as Constance from the Haunted Mansion. And then I have these pins that are so pretty. These are basically the school photos from It, the movie. So you guys can see the characters, the different princesses. And then over here, this is my last one of like the only Disney Monster pins. So this one is Belle and Beast, but Beast is Krampus from the movie. So I love that movie. If you guys are into horror movies and love Christmas movies, I definitely recommend that one. Here I have my collab pins. So this one is by the Disney Monster and by Yo-Yo the Pin Star. So this one is Alice as Wednesday Addams. And then I have Ariel as Chucky, Jessica Rabbit as Freddy Krueger. I have Vanellope as the girl who wears the mask from Goosebumps. This one's so nice. This one is Ursula as Beetlejuice. And then this one is my absolute favorite. I have a sticker of it on my hydro flask and it's so pretty. It is the mermaids from Peter Pan as Shock, Lock, and Barrel. And they're all like dressed up, and then you can see like the little cobwebs over here, and they are so pretty. So yeah, these are all of my pins, Disney Monster pins. I have so many other pins. I have a book where I put all my other pins, and then in this closet I have more pins, and then over here I have more pins. So I have a lot of pins, but it's okay. I've cut down a lot because when I first started, it was kind of an addiction. I was literally spending like hundreds every week on pins, which is ridiculous, but I mean, I learned my lesson. I don't do that anymore. It's just crazy because I thought that there was only like Disney pins at Disneyland, but there's like a whole nother world of Disney pins and horror pins, anime pins, literally anything pins. If you guys want a video on anything, any questions you guys have about pins, I can do a pin Q&A. I am going to be doing a video on like pin etiquette. So basically I would be showing you guys how trades work within the community, things to look out for, things not to do, all that stuff, what to look out for when purchasing a pin, when buying a pin, knowing who to buy from, who not to buy from, because there is so many scams that has happened within the community. It is freaking crazy. So it is very important to know where your hard-earned money is going. So if you guys want a video on that, please let me know. Like I said, I will link my Pinstagram and my Instagram below. That way you guys can check it out. But I do have other collections. If you guys want me to go over each collection individually, please let me know because I have so many. My other big collection obviously is Princess and the Frog. My other ones aside from that one are not too big, so I'm pretty sure I can fit them all into one video, but the Princess and the Frog one for sure will have to be its own video because I have so many pins of that movie. Princess Tiana will always have a special place in my heart. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you guys are not already subscribed, don't forget to do so. And like, comment, share, and subscribe. And like me and Julio always say, we love you from the bottom of our heart. And we will see you guys in our next video. Bye!